All right, hello. Welcome back, everybody, once again.
Preemptive hello, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas caught us off guard. We were sitting here doing our normal banter to prepare for the beginning of the show,
Yeah.
and then Thomas, you came in with your 5:59 message, and that just blew Katie away.
Yeah, it kind of messed me up a little bit. That was
Yeah.
crazy. Oh boy.
that threw out my whole intro, but. Welcome back, everybody, to the Planet Comics Facebook and YouTube channel. That is Comic Talk Planet Comics, and we are going to run down our weekly releases as always. And I was about to say, DC's got a whole lot, but then I remember
You just have an Omni at the
I
bottom.
have an Omni at the bottom, so it towers above everything else. But in actuality, I think it's lower than Marvel still.
It's a generally light week.
Marvel and DC are tied. Oh, Joseph Williams, hey, how's it going, man?
Hi, Joseph. What's up?
Good to see you. And now we just need Jody and Ramel. Haven't seen Ramel in a while.
I know. We need to ask him what's up. Message him.
Need to hit him up with that. But and you don't have a whole lot to talk about either.
No.
Indies are light. Katie came back and Indies went away.
Yeah.
Thomas didn't want to miss it. He was prepared.
He was ready.
And I respect it. And this is a good week for DC because any week with Superman with Action Comics number 1046, it is a good week because Action Comics is incredible. It is so good, and this one with Steel on the front here. Steel is maybe my favorite member of the Superman family.
Yeah.
I would maybe put him over Connor.
Yeah.
As much as I love both of them, because so Steel, who debuted during the death of Superman, him and Connor were the two good Supermen that appeared, and then the other two were the evil ones that appeared. And he's one of the greatest minds in the DC universe, and I love the respect that he's getting. PKJ, Philip Kennedy Johnson, is doing a great job, just really showing off the strengths of all the Superman family. And so this is the penultimate issue in the Warworld saga.
Okay.
We're nearing the end.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you when we can start jumping into Action Comics.
Yeah, so we have there's that one. Here's our variant cover for that. Which what a great shot!
This is so.
Is
cool.
that not just an all-timer Superman cover?
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's so good. Oh man, I love Superman so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have this issue, and then one more issue, and they're got some big plans for the end of the Warworld saga and bringing Clark back to Metropolis, so everyone can catch up and enjoy his adventures. There's gonna be a starting point coming up for both Action Comics and Son of Kal-El. So anyone who's missing any Superman book right now, they'll be able to hop in at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
So that's exciting. But enough about Superman. You like Batman?
Batman.
What about Batman Fortress number 4? It's been 4 issues of Batman Fortress, and now he's finally decided, well, if it's called Fortress, I should probably find the Fortress of Solitude, which is what they're doing in this issue. That's the cruise that Batman's taking. We also have a variant cover for that, showing off Chip, everyone's favorite squirrel Green Lantern.
I would love to know the backstory of this.
He's an alien squirrel.
Okay.
And he was chosen. He has a lot of willpower in that tiny squirrel body of his.
Yeah, man, he looks angry and determined.
That's the funny thing about the Green Lanterns. Since they're all aliens, there's various different kinds.
Yeah.
One of my favorite lanterns that you use all the time is Mogo,
the
living planet. The whole planet is alive, and it is a Green Lantern.
Yo, that's so cool. What?
Oh, Tom's going to take the variant Chip cover.
Of course. So, Thomas, you've been liking Batman Fortress. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's and I don't know, Lance is a big fan of it as well.
Really?
Big Batman Fortress guy.
Nice.
We were skeptical at first because it seemed like they were going an evil Superman route.
Yeah.
And I'm been done to death of evil Superman. I'm tired of him. But thankfully, it seems like it's heading in a better direction. Up next, you like Batman?
I love Batman.
Batman White Knight presents the Red Hood number 2 of 3, I believe.
Got a lot of fans of this.
That one's been a lot. I mean, people love the White Knight universe. They love Red Hood. It's just a license to print money.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, and because this is written by Sean Murphy, who before the White Knight stuff didn't have a lot of history with comics, and so in this universe, it's a good thing he's writing an Elseworld universe, because in this universe, Jason Todd is Red Hood like always, but Jason Todd is the first Robin, because there's a scene in the White Knight where Dick Grayson talks about Jason Todd, and Dick's like, oh, he's the first. And everyone's like, hold up, that's not right. And Sean Murphy was not aware.
Oh, it was like a continuity issue?
Well, he said that Jason was the first because he legitimately thought Jason was the first. And everyone's like, nah, dude, Dick's the first. But it didn't matter. It's an Elseworld story. So in this universe, Red Hood is the first
Robin. Interesting. Okay.
Lance was raving with the White Knight stuff. Yeah, Lance was all
Yeah,
over
he
that
was
White
losing
Knight
it.
stuff. We gotta get some trades in to show everybody that. I like this this variant here, showing off a cool action pose of Jason. No matter what universe it is, he'll never let go of those crowbars.
Yeah, dude.
You know, Jason has a bad habit of holding on to the past too long.
Yeah.
Up next, we have DC Mech number 2. Was that 6? 2 of 6.
2 of 6,
This
yeah.
one, this cover showing off Wonder Woman's War Machine,
That's
which
kind of cool.
that is pretty good. I'm glad that the mechs aren't just like giant Megazord Transformer side. There are also like some smaller battle armor.
yeah.
I know, like although I think there's another issue coming in later, or like one of the future issues will show off the Green Lantern one more.
Mhm.
The Green Lantern one, it's Hal Jordan and John Stewart, and it's literally their mech is literally like a Megazord. They come together and they
Oh,
both pilot it.
nice. That's so sick.
And I know, like I think Flash is like an Evangelion. It's very sleek and slender, like very much inspired by that.
I mean, I know the mech thing, like the superhero mech thing has been done before, but I still think it's a cool idea.
I like these blueprint
Yeah.
variant covers that like show off everyone's suits, like everyone's mech suit.
Who is this?
The Superman,
Oh, it is Superman. Okay.
the big red big ass, not like
Yeah.
tip you off.
Well, huh? Oh, yeah, but I thought it was like a different one. He looks like
Oh, okay.
incredibly slender there. Like
That's
he
right.
looks. His
Well, I guess
design was different.
he's not as buffed up. He's not, the mech's doing all the fighting.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true. We do have those covers there.
Up next, I'm excited about this one. We have Deathstroke Inc. number 12. This is part 3 in the year 1 storyline. I'm excited about that one because
It's your
there's
boy.
my boy on the
Yeah.
front. I love Oliver Queen. I love the Green Arrow. DC, give us an Arrow family book.
Yeah.
I need the Arrow
I've been
family.
reading a lot more Green Arrow stuff,
Mhm.
and I'm surprised there's not like a series going on right now.
That's been like my number one complaint since like the Infinite Frontier happened. Since,
Yeah.
Since Death Metal, the previous Crisis before we're on right now, that's when I like came back into DC,
Uh-huh.
and it was just like Green Arrow doesn't have a book,
Yeah.
and I could only see Green Arrow in Justice League, and I hated that book at the time.
Yeah.
So I had nowhere to really experience Green
He
Arrow.
shows up in the Young Justice stuff,
Yeah,
but it just seems like he just keeps showing up and not really like presented in full.
yeah. I would like to see more of him, and I do think I have hopes that DC will bring him back. But there's a lot of cool variants of this one. I also just love classic Deathstroke's suit.
He's cool.
I like the more sleek design for Deathstroke. I don't like the big,
the
bulky
big,
armor.
yeah.
Kind of. If Lance were here, he has some key things to say about Deathstroke.
Oh my god.
Never forget.
Yo, what's this?
This is Deathstroke's swimsuit variant, which
no
is hilarious. I love that Slade had to invade a cruise ship apparently here for a target, and he's like, "Well, I gotta dress the part, but I'm not taking off the mask."
No, this is so good.
Like, I don't know what it is with all these. I'll refrain from saying what I want to say about Deathstroke. No, I mean, go ahead, Thomas.
Free safe space here.
He-
That might be my favorite cover
It's a good one.
of like the night. That's so sick.
Up next, this is another big one. We had Action Comics now for DC's, their namesake, Detective Comics.
I'm so into this right
This
now.
Detective Comics run is so
Really
good.
good.
It's really. I have no idea what's going on.
Dude,
and I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's called Court of Owls.
Yeah.
Batman's taking on some kind of cult.
Because its whole aesthetic is just like incredibly dark,
Yeah.
and it's so cool. I mean, Batman's dark anyways, whatever. But like, this is good.
Like, there's occasional storyline. Like, there's occasional runs where, like, people. There's different facets of like Batman's time as a character that people like to lean towards.
yeah,
And like some of his best stuff is like Grant Morrison's work, or this one where like they really lean in on Batman, like just being super goth.
yeah, the goth
Yeah.
icon.
He kills children. Thomas about Deathstroke says he kills children, but he's not nearly as bad as Black Manta.
You'd make Lance so proud right
Yeah.
now. But yeah, and not only Detective Under V
Comics
has been
under
cool.
Ram V has been cool.
Yeah.
I put that one on the screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
It's just been so good.
And not only has like it been like content wise incredible, the artwork is really
Yeah.
really good, and the covers have been just so amazing. Like
Mhm.
I love this. I hope they keep this consistent with all of them because I think it's awesome.
The border is really nice.
Yeah.
The logo is really pretty.
It's awesome.
It's just like between Ram V on Detective Comics and Zdarsky on the main Batman title, what a time to be into Batman.
yeah.
Like, these two are shaping up to be all timers.
It's a good time for me to jump into Batman for the first time because I've been only reading Bat Family books. So
Here's a variant cover
Very
showing
cool.
off this head figure of the cult that Batman has been taking on. But yeah, like in terms of Batman, it's just been it's been crazy because they kind of bounced around writers. Like when we started the show, We went from
Tinian, right?
Tinian to Williamson to now Zdarsky, and now Williamson only had a brief moment, and now Zdarsky's here for like the long haul.
Yeah.
And same with Ramby. Detective Comics, we went from, I forget who was writing it before them, but then they went to Mariko Tamaki, and she did like the weekly run.
Oh, cool.
And then we went to, and now we're going to Ramby.
Yeah.
So good. Moving on,
Speaking
have
of weekly.
Harley Quinn Weekly, number 21. This is, it's still celebrating her 20th anniversary, I believe.
Wow.
It's an
cool.
anniversary. It's a big one. But Harley also has some of the best comics, best covers.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh, the
love
next
this
one's
one.
good. This one's really good.
This is almost like the finale to like these past few covers we've had, like her doing extreme sports, because we have like boxer Harley and like biker Harley in the back, but also it's other eras of Harley Quinn, because we have like the Suicide Squad one at the
yeah,
bottom,
there's like the classic
Jester Harley, really good.
Yeah, very nice. And Thomas, I see you went the alt cover for Detective.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Very
good ones. And then Harley's also been recreating famous comic covers.
This one's awesome.
Don't even need to say what that one is.
No, dude, it's so iconic.
It's incredible. I love it. And it's a rare time where I'll say, you know what, I'm okay with the black and red Harley design.
Really, yeah.
Because the New 52 Harley had the half black, half red hair.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of that.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know
style.
that.
Harley, to me, like in terms of design, I don't really care what outfit she's wearing. Like if I have to pick an outfit, I just like the Jester. I
Yeah.
think the Jester looks the best look she ever had.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like if we're getting away from that, I like the blonde. I like the blonde pigtails with the pink and blue.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked the red, the half red and half black.
Yeah.
Even though that fit her color scheme more.
Yeah.
And here's her swimsuit variant, which is surprisingly fun and tame.
It is
You
fun
would
and tame.
You would really think that like all these swimsuit variants, like they would like go all in on Harley, but no, it actually made like a fun thing with her and her hyenas over like
an acid pool of some
of
sort.
Ace chemicals, probably, no doubt. The chemicals that turned Joker
Oh,
and Harley.
Okay, that's
what they
so cool. Yeah, these Harley covers killed it this week.
Up next, we have a big one. So this is Tales of the Human Target, book number
Interesting.
1. So what this is it's been a while since I've gotten to talk about it, but remember the Human Target was a mini-series that Tom King was doing,
Mm-hmm.
and like a lot of Tom King mini-series, it got a super huge delay.
Yeah.
So that's why we haven't talked about it in a while, because it still hasn't ended yet. It got to about book number 6.
6, I think, yeah.
And so it's about halfway, and there hasn't been, we haven't finished it yet. So this is like a mini trade for anyone. I believe it's going to come back somewhat soon.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone who missed out on Human Target on any of the issues, you can just buy this, and this will catch you up.
Really?
So then when Human Target comes back,
It's-
you'll be in. Yeah, it's got
It's got your boy everywhere.
I can't stress how good Human Target is, by the way. Human Target
Really?
is crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna read this.
Yeah, Human Target's really good. So his gimmick, I can reiterate, is the Human Target he gets hired by people who are being hunted, and so someone be like, "Hey, I'm like, there's an assassin trying to kill me. Can you like help me out with this?" So then the Human Target dresses up as the person that hires them and fakes his own death. So then he goes back and like, "Oh yeah, that dude killed me. He's just trying to kill you."
I see. Okay.
And so now he has been caught in a mystery where the only all the suspects are members of the Justice League International, which includes Blue and Gold
Yeah.
and Fire and Ice. So each issue is him talking one-on-one with each one to be like, let me see if you did it.
Getting their story like a whodunit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Here is our variant cover of that.
I like he's got all the
Yeah,
different
you can
outfits.
see Blue and Gold in the top. Then he's got Martian Manhunter on the right there. He's got Isis colors.
Nice. Thomas, let us know if you want the A or this cover right here, the B cover.
Or
I'll
both.
put you down. Yeah, I'll put you down for it.
Next we have Justice League vs. Legion of Superheroes, number 5 of 6. You know this book's still coming out?
Dude, is this Bendis right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what?
Yeah.
It's almost over. Don't worry. It's getting there.
I'm ready to stop talking about Bendis in DC. I'm ready for it.
We got the B cover here for it. Looking cool.
Moving on to actual good books, we have Olympus Rebirth one shot. So this is we're going to be focusing on Hippolyta, Wonder Woman's mother, and all of like the gods, the pantheon, or the Greek pantheon in the DC universe. And Wonder Woman has some great side characters between Nubia and Hippolyta. They're just really good. And so this is, I believe, the Greek pantheon in this are trying to bring Hippolyta into their crew.
Okay.
To bring her in to be one with the gods, and she's like,
Okay.
so that's what that one's all on.
Nice. And Thomas got you down for the A cover. And that's a one shot, right?
It is a one shot,
Okay.
one and done. So here's a B cover that shows off the main protagonist herself, Hippolyta.
Nice.
I love her. Well, Hippolyta's really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Up next is a sad one for you, Katie. So we have
I'm devastated.
Robin number 17. I Am Robin. This is the final issue
Why?
of Joshua Williamson's Robin run.
And they're just cutting it. They're not doing new writer, nothing else.
Nope, they're moving on.
Damien.
Joshua Williamson announced he was leaving the book, and everyone thought, well, that's really sad because he loves writing Damien, but it'll probably be picked up. No, we're just
God, the moment I latch onto a
Mhm.
hero in DC, it's like they're just taking it away from me.
we'll see Damien again someday.
I
It's
know.
like he'll either stick around Batman's book, or he'll Damien will
God, I love this Robin series though.
Damien will have a home. And then here is our variant cover showing off him dealing with the effects of the Lazarus Pit that he's been. This whole arc, this whole story has been about.
Man,
That'll be good. At least now that now it's over. They'll release a really nice trade or hardcover.
I will buy
and
one.
you can just buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
Up next, another Robin focused mini series. Was not a mini series when it started, but it's Task Force Z number 11. So this is the penultimate issue here. There's only one issue left. So this has been a good one too. It's been fun. On one hand, I was disappointed that it got turned. I wasn't excited about the book when it came out.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Jason Todd, he's running a bunch of zombies. That's dumb. But it's actually really well written. It's really fun. It's really good.
Okay.
And so I got so on board that I was like, man, I'm maybe this is going to be like Jason's Agent Grayson period, where they take a different route for him, and but it sticks as a good part of his history. But I think they decided that Task Force Z is not a concept that can go on for longer than a year.
Mhm.
So this is nearing its end, and then we'll see what comes of Jason after that.
Okay. Jody, what's up? I'm glad that you can make it.
There's Jody. I'm glad you're here because of the indie books that we have.
Yeah, we have a nice lady segment today.
Because I've been dying to talk about.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we'll get to that when we get to that. Here's our variant for Task Force Z. This is that suit is actually Commissioner Gordon's Batman suit in New 52. There's a time period where Bruce died. Shocker.
Yeah.
And he wasn't actually dead. Imagine that.
That's crazy.
And Commissioner Gordon became Batman, and he was Batman in a big old mech suit.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
I don't hate any of that.
That was a time period.
I bet it was.
Up next, we have another ending. DC's wrapping up all that stuff. So this is Swamp Thing Season 2, number 16 of 16. Swamp Thing, speaking of Ram V, this is where he kind of started doing DC stuff. And this run, because we all love Ram V's comic stuff right now, he did such a good job of Swamp Thing. This was never supposed to be a seasonal thing. It was supposed to be a little Swamp Thing miniseries.
Oh.
And then it was over and that's it. But it did so well that people wanted more that it got turned into a seasonal thing. And we added these extra 8 issues to turn into 16 instead of 8.
Nice.
And so now this is nearing its end, and people are kind of rallying. They're like, no, keep it going. Let's get a season 3. Let's just keep.
Oh, I know for a fact that I will love Swamp Thing if I read it. So I think we got a trade of season 1 recently.
Oh, I think we do.
Yeah, I might sit down and read that. But we do have, I guess, the ending here.
And then here's our variant.
He just looks tragic. I know it's going to be some sad boy stuff. Yeah, I know it's going to be terrible.
There's no better run to read than Alan Moore's Swamp Thing.
Yeah, he deserves to be the first read for sure.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Up next, we have Young Justice number 2. This is Young Justice Targets.
Yo,
this is our
yep.
There's you love Black Canary now too. You can read more Green Arrow.
Yeah, man.
But this is their tie-in to the Young Justice television series, the animated series. And these are started as digital comics that they release later.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's what this is, and I just love that. Two of my favorites. They can't get their own book; they can be on the cover of everyone else's.
Yeah, we have the A cover there.
Love it. And then here's our B cover showing off Beast Boy.
Love Beast Boy.
You remember Beast Boy's design in the cartoon with the purple?
Yeah,
Which do you prefer? Because he always bounces back between the purple or the red and white.
Because it's nostalgic, the purple one. Because I was really into that Teen Titans series growing up, incredibly so. So yeah, definitely choosing that due to nostalgia.
That's gonna wrap it up for our single issues for DC. So the 2 trades, one trade and one big boy, I just wanted to talk about. So we have I Am Batman Volume 1. So for anyone who's been missing out on Jace Fox's adventures in New York as Batman, if you want to learn more about it and figure it out, this is the start of his journey. So if you feel like you've been missing out, or if you like I said, anything you've seen in Dark Crisis and you want to see what
his little moment in Dark Crisis when John pops up is very, very funny.
It is very fun.
And this is only $24.99 if you're interested in this. Yeah. So that's a really good deal for it.
The next one, it's a big boy, but how
Yeah.
could I not show it off? So I love a good omnibus. I love a good just whole. It's a whole run. A little harder to read, but it just looks so nice on a shelf. And this is one of my favorite stories of all time.
What a better, yeah.
Grant Morrison's Animal Man. Grant Morrison is my favorite comic writer ever, of all time.
The end.
And this is the run that they started with in DC. This is what got their foot in the door of DC Comics. And this is this book encapsulates everything I love about comic books. It's taking a nothing character of generic Animal Man. He has animal powers, and then Grant Morrison one day was just like, you guys aren't using Animal Man, and I have a great idea. And they just let them go with it,
Mm-hmm.
and it turned into
it's really existential.
It's existential and meta, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of talk of God, and it's very trippy and psychedelic. It really shaped, this made sure that Animal Man became a legendary character in DC that will just stand the test of time. He is permanently in the DC universe now. He's not some forgotten goof from the Silver Age
he's
so many others.
What is it, a cult icon for DC, right?
Yeah. It ties into Swamp Thing too. There's a lot of stuff with Animal Man, and just this whole omnibus is, if you're ever going to read anything with Animal Man, this whole book covers the entire story. The Grant Morrison run is so good, and so it's $100, but it's a big boy for $100.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I just had to show this for the show so I could gush about it, because when will I ever get to talk about Grant Morrison Animal Man?
They haven't done any other writers tackling Animal Man.
Jeff Lemire did
okay.
one in New 52.
That makes sense.
And there was writers that picked up Animal Man after Grant Morrison that were okay. And I think people like Lemire's New 52 one, but there's just nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's just fascinating.
Yeah.
But that's going to wrap it up for DC. So moving on to Marvel, starting up with another heavy hitter of Marvel. The heavy hitter, we have The Amazing Spider-Man number 8.
Ooh.
This is, I don't know if it's starting up a new arc, but it's definitely a new big moment for Spider-Man, where Spider-Man is working alongside Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin.
That's right.
Because Norman Osborn is a good guy. He's totally trustworthy, and he's just helping out old Peter Parker.
Nothing to worry about.
So Peter Parker has the new Osborn suit. Spider-Man loves his alternate suits.
Oh yeah.
He probably changes his suit more than any other established hero ever.
Make good unlockables in the video game.
Exactly. Be waiting for Osborn. This run's probably too new for it to show up in in Spider-Man PS5.
Yeah.
Number 2, but number 3, expecting the Osborn suit.
Yeah.
And he's got his own spider glider now, because what kind of Osborn design tech isn't going to have
a glider of some sort? That's the A cover there for Spider-Man.
We got some good variants too. So the Stormbreakers variant, look at that. That is great. It's so vibrant.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I love the tear, the old school. Oh, man,
yeah.
That's a good one cover. I sent these 2 covers to Lance through text, and I was like, hey, you want these covers? And he's like, that Stormbreakers one is dope, but no.
Yeah.
but he was all over that Stormbreakers cover.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we have the Stormbreakers cover.
And then we love these covers. The Versus Predator cover.
Look at that.
Not depicting Peter fighting the Predator, but Predator has seemingly hunted down the Green Goblin, and
that's crazy.
And that's the end of him.
Yeah. Oh, ouch. That's got the Predator variant there.
Up next, we have Avengers Forever.
Hello.
And then so I believe that's Thor on the cover. I don't know too much about this Avengers run versus some of the other ones. There's the other Thomas got the Stormbreaker one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
good choice. Yeah,
it is a good choice. But I don't know too much about Avengers Forever right now, unfortunately. Yeah. I do know I like this variant cover for it because it's another Predator one. It's Jessica Drew, the Spider-Woman versus the Predator.
That's a really cool cover.
Every time the Predator comes up in these versus covers, I wonder. It's always fun to be like, is Predator outmatched here?
Yeah,
and that's a tough one.
I like that he's always fighting a hero of some sort.
Because sometimes he's fighting Captain Marvel. And it's Captain Marvel probably gonna wipe Predator out. She's probably just gonna destroy him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, Spider-Woman, he might have a fight.
Yeah.
Up next, love it.
Popular.
Captain America, the Symbol of Truth. I love these Captain America books.
Yeah.
They're incredible, and they're on separate paths right now, but they will converge at some point. Mm-hmm. It's been good.
Yeah, I hate that I'm missing out on this. I really do need to get some back issues and read it.
Spidey, Moon Knight, and Kate Bishop are my weaknesses, says Thomas. That's fair.
Yeah.
I love less so Moon Knight. I don't think it's Moon Knight. I like Moon Knight, but Kate Bishop and Spidey are the best. I love both of them, and I love Fantastic Four. That's my other one.
Yeah.
Marvel. And speaking of Spidey, Here's the Symbol of Truth variant cover, the Beyond Amazing variant, showing off Spidey, showing that Spidey strength. It's super good. I love.
I like
Beyond
all
Amazing.
the. You see all the guys in the background, like
Oh, you're right.
Rhino,
Yeah, Goblin, Doc Ock,
Yeah.
Kingpin,
Is that
Scorpion.
what's his name? Is it just Croc?
Lizard.
Lizard.
You're thinking of Batman.
Yeah.
Craven. Who else we got? I think you named all.
Oh, Falcon?
Sandman and Vulture.
Vulture. Okay, I got it.
Falcon's the character.
The
in the book.
character. I'm trying here.
Falcon's a good guy.
Very cool though.
And he'll grab the Beyond Amazing cover, Thomas.
Yes.
Excellent. Moving on to another Ram V spectacular here in Marvel, we have Carnage. Ram V loves his symbiotes. He's all over them.
I didn't know he was doing the Carnage run.
He had a long Venom run. He might still be writing Venom. I don't remember if he is or not.
Mm-hmm.
But Carnage, this is Carnage's first ever ongoing, and he's done all over that.
Nice.
Here is our variant. I love this.
Oh, look at this variant. Man, that's really cool.
It actually does look really nice. I know I don't give Carnage a lot of love,
Mm-hmm.
but because he can be overused, there are times when he serves his purpose, and that's okay.
You can do a lot with his design, honestly. You
It's
can
a good
really
design.
push it.
Carnage, Carnage and Venom got over on their designs,
Mhm.
and then they just went from there.
Yeah.
Moving on, a new number one. When superheroes need help, they call Damage Control.
What is that?
So this is, I think, a new take on Damage Control. I don't know what their purpose in this is. Okay, greetings from Los Angeles. I watch whenever I can.
Yo,
Good to see
Mark,
you again,
it's
Mark.
nice to see
Love
you.
having you around. Did you guys ever find issue number 2 of Sam Wilson Cat for me? Oh man,
I think we tried to order it, or we did order it. I'll have to check back up on that, Thomas.
Yeah, we haven't gotten it again yet since, but we're still.
Because it might have been on back order.
I am not a bot.
I wake up every morning and tell myself that in the mirror.
I question sometimes.
Do you really?
And you can never be too sure. You never have that unicorn dream?
No.
Blade Runner reference?
Oh, I see. I was like, no, I don't. Okay.
Somebody
anyways.
watch Blade Runner, please.
Oh, man.
Thomas signed up for Damage Control. So Damage Control, typically, I might get them mixed up with the Wrecking Crew as well, but Damage Control is they're like the cleanup crew.
Mm-hmm.
They are they clean up after a big battle and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I think what they are in this one, I think Damage Control is I want to say this is She-Hulk's law firm.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to do some research.
Trying to tie it in.
Next time the Damage Control rolls around with number 2, I'll have to have a further concrete answer of what Damage Control is. But I know they're pretty well established things, so they're fun. This is gonna be a fun book.
Yeah, and Thomas, if you'd rather have this cover, let me know. This is the B cover here for Damage Control. Very nice.
Moving on, we have The Defenders Beyond, and what an aesthetic that cover is.
They always have this aesthetic, and this is vaporwave Marvel. This is cool.
What better character to appear in Defenders Beyond than the Beyonder himself?
Oh, hey,
yeah,
fitting.
It's his namesake. He's got to be in there.
Yeah.
I want to jump into She-Hulk eventually. Yeah, we'll find you a jumping on point for She-Hulk. Have you seen She-Hulk episode 1 yet, Thomas? Has anyone seen She-Hulk number 1? Let me know what you think. I thought it was fun.
Did you like it?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that were upset. They're there's a scene where Hulk's you gotta control your anger like I did, and she's I do that every day, and she gives him a rant about how she's better at controlling her anger than Banner, and people got mad about that. But I think it's fine because literally that is her gimmick. Banner,
she's more in control.
Yeah, because she's always just she's just a big buff green lady. She's fine. She's never. Occasionally, she's had moments where she's an actual hulking monster.
Yeah,
but she's always had more control than Banner.
Yeah.
And Banner's gimmick literally is that he's the reserved quiet guy that can't control his anger. I don't know why people are upset personally that saying that Banner can't control his anger very well, or that it took him longer to do it than She-Hulk. And that's just how it's been.
Yeah, they're probably just getting defensive.
Yeah. And here is our variant covers. All right. And Mark says She-Hulk was okay. I dug it. Thomas says, I enjoyed it a ton. Really looking forward to the rest of the season. Yeah, me too. I thought it was fun. Mark's waiting for the Sandman / Lock and Key mashup. Heard it through the grapevine.
Whoa,
Ooh.
dude, that'll be so cool.
That's wild. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What a tag team of writers that is too.
Oh my god.
Isn't Lock and Key Joe Hill?
Yeah, Joe Hill.
So Joe Hill and Neil Gaiman.
Oh
crossover?
my god, that would blow my mind. I hope that happens. That's sick.
That's like teenage Katie. She's
yeah.
whoa.
It's too much overstimulating.
Next we have Marvel's first family and my favorite Marvel family, the Fantastic Four, number 46.
I love this cover. Look at this.
We finally got word on the new run of Fantastic Four is going to be in November. That's when it starts.
Oh,
up.
good. I can start reading it because I've really been wanting to get into it.
Yeah, I'm going to be all in on that too. Totally forgot about it though because I just watched House of Dragon. It was crazy.
I've
good.
heard good things about it.
Oh, and
Both
Marcia,
are on Netflix. Announced during a stream for another major
uh,
LCS.
local
Oh,
comic
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for that.
Yeah. Here is our
Yo.
variant cover. I love the Stormbreaker variant cover, Fantastic Four,
Yeah. Look
showing
at him.
off Ben Grimm, the Thing, in his best. Everyone knows, that the best disguise you could ever have is a trench coat and a big old hat.
Yeah.
It works for Ben. It works for the Turtles. It just gets the job done.
It does.
No
yeah.
one can ever see through it. It's a perfect disguise.
I love it.
They'll never know it's a giant orange rock monster under there.
Just a bunch of kids.
And here is the Fantastic Four versus the Predator. This is their Predator variant.
Nice. Predator's not making it.
Yeah, 4 against 1. I'm thinking Predator's gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
I think like any one of them, I think could absolutely
Alone.
take. I mean, Sue Storm does his job up better. She's Invisible Woman.
Mhm.
She can just take care of the camouflage thing. She and she doesn't have like a crappy little outline around.
Man, that would have been a really cool cover action. Well, I guess you really wouldn't see her, but
yeah.
that's cool.
But like any single member of the Fantastic Four, I think could take the Predator. Except maybe Reed.
Yeah.
and then he's just outmatched on that one. Sign me up for the new Fantastic Four in November,
Mhm.
please.
There might be a previews out where I can go ahead and sign you up for that.
There
I'm gonna look
might
into
be.
it.
If not, we'll get a little closer to it. But the creative team on that is going to be the writer for who wrote the famous Squirrel Girl run.
Oh,
I believe
cool.
Ryan North is his name.
Yeah, all right. That's gonna be fun.
Up next, we have Genus Vell, Captain Marvel. This is the male Captain Marvel, Marvel's original Captain Marvel.
Mm.
Big lot of space traveling in both. Well, no, in all of Marvel's Captain Marvel runs,
Mhm.
big space characters. That's why we have Thanos. Everyone's Marvel's big bad from space.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
If it's not Thanos, it's Galactus. What are you gonna do? Here is our second cover. I like that Captain Marvel.
The cutout cover is cool.
He always had a good design, and the suit has always been good, even when it moves on to Carol Danvers. It's a good suit. It's a good
Very
look.
classic, iconic suit.
And then we have our Predator variant, not showing off Captain Marvel versus the Predator, but we have the Guardians of the Galaxy taking on the Predator. I think Predator's got this.
You think so?
I think maybe Nova could put up a fight back there.
Yeah.
Nova flying around. Nova's pretty powerful, but like Star-Lord is absolutely getting torn to shreds. Predator would take him so fast.
Hunt them down one by one.
Tom says the Predator comic. I loved it. Having only seen the original, I thought the direction the story was taking was interesting. I thought so too. I loved it.
I really like the main girl that they're following.
Mhm.
I really thought she was cool.
I liked her bit of like just wearing Predator armor and like hunting all
Dude,
the Predators.
she's like scary. Like I'm more
Yeah.
afraid of her than the Predator.
They it did a great job of like building up the fight because any good Predator movie, it's like you establish the cool human and the Predator, and it's like I'm waiting for these two.
Just go. Whoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether it's Arnold or it's I forget the actress name, but she was so good in Prey.
Mm-hmm.
Great, like a Native American,
Yeah.
super cool character. Up next, we have Ghost Rider number 4. This is our only. This is our second printing actually. Of,
Oh.
Ghost Rider.
That's nice.
I mean,
Johnny Blaze, right?
yeah, Johnny
There
Blaze.
he is.
That's all you need to say. That's all
Nice.
you ever need to say. good old Johnny Blaze. Up next, Destiny of X, we have Marauders number 5. I believe our only X book in the Marvel
That
lineup.
is shocking. They all came out last week, apparently.
Yeah, Marvel either overloads you with X-Men like DC does with Batman, or it's like,
Just sprinkle it in.
here's an X book and then here's everyone else.
Yeah, but got that.
Thomas says, yes, she's badass, and honestly, I'm afraid for the Predator more than
For real,
her.
Thomas.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
She was scary.
Up next, we have Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 41. He is still, I believe, in an alternate future. He's still doing his Clone Saga, or at least dealing with the fallout of his Clone Saga.
Okay.
I'm ready for that arc to be done. I would like Miles to have a new. I've never been a fan of let's have Miles is Spider-Man now, and that's great. But let's just let Miles do his own version of Peter stories. Like, how about give Miles his own stories?
His own story.
Instead of being like, Clone Saga. Let's let him do like Sins of the Past.
He's like the only like Spider-Man related thing that I'm actually interested in getting into because I really love the movie, the animated one that came out.
Spider-Verse.
The Spider-Verse movie. Yeah,
Yep.
that was awesome, and I fell in love with Miles. So like the moment this is a new jumping on point, I'm doing it.
And then here's our Beyond Amazing variant for Miles. That's just a classic old school
That's really
Spider-Man variant. I love
Yeah,
it. This is the
that's
first
really
cover to say the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man.
cute. That's cute.
Oh, the
Amber-
actress from Praise, Amber Midthunder. That's right.
What a cool name.
Yeah, I remember thinking that. How did I
Whoa.
forget that?
Yeah.
Her name is Midthunder.
Mid Thunder.
That is sweet. Like, she belongs in Asgard.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Up next, we have Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, number 2. So this is, remember this got renamed. We had a Shang-Chi
Mhm.
book. Then Marvel prematurely killed it and brought it back so they could call it 10 Rings because corporate synergy is powerful.
Yeah, man. I read that first issue of I don't know if it was different or reprinted the same. I don't know. I liked it, but yeah.
You read the first issue of this?
No, the other one.
Okay, yeah. It's not reprinted. This is a new run.
Oh, it's a new
Brand
run
new story.
entirely.
Awesome. That's awesome. So catching up on all things X-Men, and actually the Marauders are super interesting. Oh, that's cool.
I'm catching up on X-Men too, Thomas.
And Dan Bennett. Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Hi, Dan.
Saw a story that said the Prey actress didn't know what she was auditioning for.
That would be interesting.
It's not surprising. I mean, even like they kept the movie kind of close to their chest. I mean, even calling it Prey and not another variation of Predator.
Yeah.
You know, can you check out I've signed up for Shang-Chi?
You are, because I pulled it for you today,
Yeah.
Thomas.
And here is our variant cover if you have been interested in that.
Yes.
I love that. It's got the 10 rings in the background. It's got the cool neon dragon.
Yeah, you did not get this one pulled, so if you want this one, Thomas, let us
The
know.
colors pop on them.
This is beautiful. Yeah, I really like that cover.
Up next, where you were just talking about Spider-Verse, what do you think of the Gwynverse?
We were talking about this earlier.
We were. I actually, which Gwyn on this cover? Gwynverse number 5, which is your favorite?
I hate to say that I'm so sick of looking at her. I just don't care.
Damn.
I know
That's
it's rough,
crazy.
but I do like the goggles, so probably Captain Gwen or whatever.
Yeah.
That one's pretty sick.
Yeah. Thomas does want the variant for Shang-Chi.
Oh, yes, of course.
I love Gwen, but Marvel has a habit of really overdoing it with her. Because our variant.
Never seen it.
How many times have we seen this famous Gwen pose? They have done this Gwen cover in every. I think
It's cute, it's iconic, but don't make it like oversaturated.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous.
because we had this cover with just Gwen in her civilian outfit. We
Mhm.
had it. I think
Mary Jane.
we had Mary Jane doing it.
Mhm.
We had I think Gwen with Spider-Man's suit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now we have Gwen in her actual Spider-Gwen.
Maybe this will
her
be
Ghost
the end
Spider
of
suit.
it.
Hopefully, now that she has her actual Spider-Gwen
It's
Ghost Spider
okay,
suit
she's
on.
figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope.
Up next, Judgment Day is coming. Judgment Day is here. We have Judgment Day number 3. We don't have the main cover anymore.
Oh, I got
It all
pulled.
went to pulls, so I decided to show off all our variants from favorite to least favorite. Guess what variant comes last?
No.
Oh, so this is my favorite variant though. I like
Yeah.
not only is it
This
like
is cool.
cramming all the characters into it, but I love everyone's. It's like my favorite costumes for every single character. Brown and tan, Wolverine, the bulkier Iron Man suit. Iron Man suit's gotta be bulky.
Yeah,
That's just time on that.
definitely.
And then we have another one showing off Jean Grey. You know,
Oh.
pretty cool. I like the colors on it. Jean,
It's very pretty.
it's always nice.
Yeah.
And then oh, here's Momoko. Wow, what a nice, cute art style. Great watercolors. You know, it's different, but still looks nice. you
I'm
know?
already exhausted and triggered.
Yeah. And then we have Scotty Young. Oh wait, there's dialogue this time.
You hate this?
Yes.
I don't mean to sound all judgy, but that smells so gross. You hate this for real.
It's a fart joke. It's a fart joke.
It is a fart
On their
joke.
big event comic.
It is a fart joke.
Great.
I mean, honestly, I don't have the breast to waste.
No.
I don't have it.
And no one will take your side, and
I
we've
know.
established that.
It's okay.
Not
I
only is
like
it a
this
terrible
cover.
Scotty Young cover, like always, but he decided to add dialogue and use it for a fart joke.
I like comedic relief.
Great.
I know.
Go
We're-
read
we're-
She-Hulk,
we're
a good
gonna-
comedic relief book.
We're gonna let it go. Let it go.
We're on to our Star Wars section here, which is another funny cover, but for different reasons. We have Darth Vader number 26, Into the Sand, which that is, I mean, come on. Everyone knows that this is a fate worse than death for Darth Vader.
Oh,
You know,
yeah?
Going into the sand. Darth Vader, he didn't like sand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Anakin Skywalker hates sand. You know, that's... I was laughing about this to myself,
Yeah.
and you were like, what are you laughing? I'm like, it's a Star Wars joke.
Yeah.
I'm not going to explain like a whole dumb Star Wars line.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then we have this other variant for Vader. The sand cover, although being funny, is also really good.
No, it's
The art
beautiful.
on that was crazy. I
Yeah.
just love that it was Darth Vader and sand.
Yeah, I think they did a good job all around.
And I'm just gonna put that up there, Thomas. Love you very much.
I could make a whole case about how breaking the conventional superhero stereotypes for artwork is important.
Mhm.
Maybe you don't like the way that he's doing it, but even Momoko is doing it in a different way.
Yeah,
She's bringing
and
her own
hers looks
style.
good.
Oh, it's all subjective. Okay, continue. Okay.
Momoko's doing pretty like beautiful artwork and not using it for fart jokes.
I know, man. We're just gonna let it go.
Here's our Choose Your Destiny variant, which, hey, look, it's a Choose Your Destiny variant for Star Wars that fits, you know, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, aka
Oh yeah,
Darth Sidious. always a reoccurring character in the Star
I
Wars.
do know
in the
Darth
Vader
Sidious.
books.
He's got such a
He-
handsome face.
Star Wars favorite resident big bad.
Mhm.
Up next, I love Dr. Aphra, Star Wars Dr. Aphra, number 23. This is like it's just a good book. It's one of those things
Yeah.
where I gotta. Oh, Thomas is finally caught up. Not the sand. He hates it. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, this is a party I'm not invited to.
That's the quote.
That's the quote.
That's the actual quote.
Does Darth Vader say that?
Anakin Skywalker.
Oh,
says
Anakin.
that.
Okay.
When Anakin's really moody and like George
Emo
Lucas
boy.
During episode 2 when like they spent half the movie building up the romance with him and Padme,
Yeah.
his like idea of flirting is going, I don't like sand. It's rough and coarse and it gets everywhere.
That's pretty good.
It's really
That's pretty good.
it's very good. And then we have our Choose Your Destiny variant for Dr. Aphra. Now we're back to
Aw.
cool characters that aren't in the story. It's that's Sana Solo with Dr. Aphra. Oh, was it? Hang on, put that one back up. It is. Didn't even realize it. She I remember her from like the first Star Wars run that Marvel did when they came out.
Oh, nice.
That's Han Solo's ex-wife.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even, it's been a while since I've seen her. Didn't realize that was her.
Yeah.
And then we have this variant for Aphra.
Beautiful.
That this reminds me, I don't know like which figure she's looking at here, but just like a lot of blue waves and like a celestial creature. It reminds me of a really bad arc from Invincible.
Okay.
She's
Nice.
just the notoriously bad arc from Invincible.
Oh, no.
That's just what it makes me think about. But it's a good look. It's a pretty cover.
Yeah.
And then to wrap it up for the single issues of Marvel, we have Wolverine patch number 5. This is our favorite. Remember the '90s variant?
Mm. Fantastic
job of reading that line said by Anakin. I do love me some Star Wars.
Yeah.
But this is our 90s throwback Wolverine comic. Either you're in it or you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And so to wrap it up for Marvel, totally, we have the trade paperback collecting their entire last big event, Devil's Reign. So if anyone missed out on Devil's Reign, it's recent enough that it's still relevant to the Marvel Universe. And if you missed out, here's the whole run right here in one nice little trade paperback format.
It is $34.99, so that's a decent chunk for a trade, but it also has a lot of content that's really important to what is going on, right?
Yeah. This is still relevant, and it was a great tie to Chip Zdarsky. This was his event.
Yep.
And Daredevil, if you're reading Daredevil right now, just find out what led into it.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. And that's we also have a trade for one of the tie-ins of Devil's Reign, but I thought that one was more important to show off.
Yeah, because this is like the base.
That's the most important one.
Yeah.
And that's going to wrap it up for Marvel, and that's going to wrap it up for me carrying this conversation.
Woo! Woof.
That was a big one.
Good job.
So what do you got for me?
We've got Grimm number 4 out this week. I wanted to start off with Grimm because I can confidently say, without a doubt, this is one of my favorite things that I'm reading right now. Which I do say that like every other week, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But Grimm is legitimately...
Grimm is so good.
It's very good. I am so invested in the characters. It only took 4 issues for me to really like fall in love with every single character. Well, aside from that ones. But yeah, this is the B cover here. It's like a foil virgin cover. Very cool. Her design, I've said it before, I'll say it again. She's got the coolest character design.
Can I grab both trades for the Devil's Reign stuff, tie-ins, and main story art? You got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Add that to your stack. Make a note.
I'm going to order more of those.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Thomas, I know that Grimm is on your list. I'm glad that you like it. This is the C cover. This showcases some
who are the Shining Twins.
Yeah, right? These are new characters that show up at the very end of this. I won't say much more than that.
I
But
gotta catch up.
Ooh.
I loved the first issue.
yeah, man, it's so good. It just gets better and better. This one is gorgeous. It's not Momoko. I looked into it. It looks very Momoko-y. It's
I
very
love that
inky.
watercolor.
Yeah, watercolor
pinky.
inky. It's a very beautiful cover though, so definitely recommend getting that.
What's our main Reaper's name again? Is it?
Oh, honestly, I forgot her name.
Because like she's just a cool. It's great design.
Yeah, she's
She's
awesome.
a cool character.
Yeah. This one I really love. It's got the like Goblin King best friend right there. His design is really cool. He loves music. He's always like singing and like making like quotes from different like Doors songs.
And I love the way like it's written out in like his albums.
His albums, and like she's listening to music, like they're just hanging out listening to music together. He's my favorite character, like more so than even her. I love him so much. He's gonna die. He's totally gonna die. I hope not, but he's gonna die.
And it's our $9.99 variant. So
Yes.
it's actually not even like that looks nice enough that I would have thought that's like a $25 variant.
This is worth like the $10. I think this is such a cool variant.
Yeah.
This is a virgin variant of the two little creepy twins.
Of the Grim Reapers of the Corn or whatever.
Yeah, Grim Reapers of the Corn. Yeah,
They got
it's
a
our
sequel.
Halloween
Yeah.
episode. But yeah, that's it for Grim though. This one is $14.99 if you want these creepy people staring at you.
Thomas said, "Oh, good. I've already forgotten what her name.
I'm
what
really
her name
bad
is."
at just remembering names
That's true,
in
she is.
general. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
quote him on that. But yeah, it's great. I love Grim. Here we go.
You did it. That's the book you talked
Woo!
about.
All right, next up, we've got Magic, a Johnny Goldmane. He's like the poster boy for like the white deck in Magic the Gathering. Like I even know it, Johnny.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which I'm not in on most card games. So.
He's like the planeswalker that's most represented in the white decks or whatever, because
Mhm.
like Jace is blue. They all have characters, and there's actually like a lore to it, which
I
is
know
kind
Magic. I got all in the lore.
of it's kind of it's wizard, so it totally does. But like he looks so cool. I actually wanted to sit down and read this.
I've definitely seen him around before.
Yeah, definitely. He's got like this Conan-esque like pose and
Yep.
cover.
Have we shown this book to Ross yet? Our resident Magic guy.
Oh, I think I mentioned to him. I definitely showed Jonathan. But yeah, this actually looks just kind of cool in general.
If you're interested in Magic the Gathering, good number one for you.
Yeah, I think even if you're not, it might be worth reading. I like this cover a lot. I like the art.
Yeah.
He's
It reminds
looking
me
cool.
of also another Invincible reference, Battle Beast from Invincible.
Man, you're just dropping them today.
You know, I love Invincible.
Yeah. We do have virgin covers of both of those. This one for $14.99.
Get those pesky
Get 'em
words
out of
there.
here. What purpose do they serve? $14.99. Thomas said
It's simple, but I love
magic
it.
is
Magic
cool.
is cool.
I agree. I like it.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
The arcane is cool. This one's $10, which is like Tyler said, is kind of crazy because this is like a Frazetta looking like
Yeah.
cover, It's awesome.
It's one of those like there are a lot of pleasant surprises with the price variance this week. Where like we would see like, whoa, all right, well that's gotta be like $50, and then
Yeah.
it's like $10.
It's pretty affordable. I don't like the whole variant game, but I do like buying the covers that you think are pretty.
Mhm.
So, I think that's very affordable if you like Magic or
Johnny is a cool planeswalker, says Jody.
Yeah, he is. Jody plays Magic with his
Oh,
son.
that's right.
Yeah, he was telling me about it. Okay, this next one is going to be probably a big one. It's Wind, the Throne in the Sky. So this is a spin-off series of the first
Continuation, maybe.
continuation, maybe? Yeah. So Wind, it's James Tynion, so already that's huge. But I don't know too much about that original series, but it won like Eisner Awards.
Oh
It's
yeah, people loved Wind.
Yeah, and it looks incredible. I really want to read it. But this is another series in the universe or continuation of some sort, but it's just now starting. So if you read Wind, pick it up. If you haven't, I'm
You can
probably
also
gonna try to read it.
you can still pick it up if you never read Wind.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
one of those things where like I said, any good comic is written in a way that you can pick it up.
And it definitely looks like it follows a different protagonist because I don't recognize.
I think
this
the first
person.
protagonist was a guy.
Yeah, a little cape and everything. I recognize their design. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's really cool. It's the only cover we have for that too, but we got plenty of those. Next up, we had the annual last
Yeah.
week. This week we've got Sonic 52.
Sonic number 52. This is still the fallout from the what was it called? It's not the Imposter Syndrome. Well, there was the Imposter Syndrome
Yeah.
miniseries.
Oh,
but
the
that-
not bad guys.
Bad
That was-
guys led into Imposter Syndrome, which led
Mhm.
into this. There was a big event, and the character from Imposter Syndrome was killed.
Yeah. Okay.
So we still don't know what's up with that, but I love this cover.
Who's right here?
That's a Kit.
Kit.
He's like a water kitsune.
Cool.
He's an evil clone of Tails.
Oh no way.
Well, evil, misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Like all Sonic
Yeah.
evil characters.
Yeah.
Just
Except for
misunderstood.
Eggman, who is just pure evil.
Yeah.
Just 100%
Simple.
pure. And I love this cover because of Eggman. Like, it reminds
He's
me
your
of,
favorite
my favorite character. One of my favorite characters
of
in-
all time.
Like, that's putting up with every comic character from like DC.
Yeah.
I just love Dr. Eggman. I think he's one of the best villains ever, especially in comic form.
Remember when he was Mr. Tinker?
Yes,
So
and
good.
That was tragic. Give me more Knuckles, says Thomas. Yeah,
I
that's-
agree.
Well, we don't want to give Knuckles his own comic though because that went poorly last time.
Crashed and burned.
Yeah, but the reason I love this is because it reminds me of Sonic 2, the cover art for Sonic 2,
Okay.
where Eggman has those black soulless eyes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes whenever they draw Eggman, they interpret his sunglasses as black soulless eyes.
This one is definitely hearkening to that.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh,
Ryan.
How's it going, Ryan?
I think this is the first time you're jumping in. It's nice
I
to
believe
see
so.
you.
But yeah, I love Sonic.
Yeah, man, this is awesome. There you go. That was it for Sonic. Up next, we have number 4 of 4. This is Stranger Things Kamchatka. I think it's how you say it.
I cannot believe you even went for it.
Dude,
That
yeah.
was bold.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty confident that's how you say it.
I'm sure
too.
it is. I would have been like, Stranger Things miniseries.
It's a give or take with me,
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the Stranger Things miniseries.
Oh, Ryan's the one that Ryan came to apply for a job. Oh, how's it going, Ryan?
Hi, Ryan.
I thought that name was familiar.
Yeah, it's nice to see you in here.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas said, oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, man. I didn't, so having seen all the seasons, tell me, Thomas, we're going to get some information here.
That'll be good.
I still haven't watched the newest season.
I haven't seen the newest season either.
I want to.
I'm behind a whole season.
Yeah.
Love Stranger Things, though. Really good.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go ahead and continue on while Thomas is telling us about that. Next up, this one's a new one. It's called End After the End. I think it's Vault Comics. So I sat down and read this. It's like it gave me anxiety for how quickly the story moved.
That is the name of a Russian prison that's pretty important. Oh, I do know what the Russian prison is.
Okay, with Hopper and everything.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
okay, that's a little bit of lore behind that miniseries there.
Okay.
Very cool.
Gives you a good idea what that one's about.
Back to my anxiety issues. This right here. And
we'll talk about the comic, too.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was like, it threw you into the middle of like essentially the Battle of Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings. Like, it was like, hey, normal person, you are in the middle of this like intense fantasy world. Like, the man is like, looks like he's LARPing. He's very confused. He almost died and he has no idea what's going on. And you meet all these like fantastical characters. There's a very cute hobbit-like man with wings who's just like, don't worry about it. I don't know. I had a lot of fun reading this, but it was stressful. So yeah, we do have, this is actually the B cover here. We have a couple covers for it. This is showcasing our dude, I'm pretty sure, our normal man who just got dropped into the middle of this.
Looks like Daniel Stern, the other burglar from Home Alone.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Looks like Marv.
He looks like Marv. Well, and that's the point of this. It's like, this is the most normal looking man. What is Thomas saying?
They say that the Russian name is also the name of an actual place in Russia, and that it can't recommend season 4 of Stranger Things enough.
Oh,
Bad
man.
season so far.
Gotta get to it.
Yeah, I do gotta get to it.
Man.
Maybe tonight, actually. I might.
Go for it.
Yeah.
But this is great. I definitely recommend you guys stopping by the store and just reading the first issue to see how you feel, because I had so much fun with it. And I love a good like high fantasy kind of story. This is a beautiful variant cover for $24.99. He was dropped into like this fantasy battle, and like his only source of like knowledge or grounding was like protect this person. He has no idea who this is. He doesn't know why.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was just like, oh, she's very pretty and I will protect her. So like that's about as simple as it gets. But yeah, we do have this variant cover. I can't wait to see where this goes. I was really thrown into it. Oh, we have more variant covers. I lied. So this one is $74.99.
See, now that's an example of when we're like, oh, that one's pricey. And
that is
pricey.
Like,
yeah, it's pricey, but man, it's cool.
Well, see, the problem with having these like issue 1 pricey variant covers, it's like I have no attachment to like this big bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
but it's
I don't.
Sweet design.
It's really cool. Yeah, he's looks pretty scary.
Yeah.
We do have this one for $100 because I know you guys are about to drop that on this very new series.
$100 to add the words.
You add the words in the foil.
See, I'm already liking this villain. He's swerving me in ways I didn't expect.
Yeah, there you go. It's a good villain. Okay, finally, we got to
It's time for the ladies segment.
Ladies. Oh, Thomas, please pick it up. It's really good. You don't even have to like add it to your polls or anything. Just like read it when you stop by and see if that convinces you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
okay. Ladies segment.
All the stars are here.
Big, like almost literally.
Almost. Yeah.
So I'm really excited to talk about Samurai Sanya. We have cover A here. I read the first issue of this and I really liked it.
Oh
yeah.
I like her design probably more than any other like
her design, and I was actually kind of invested in the story, so I'm into Samurai Sanya. I think this is really cool. So we do have the A cover here.
All right, Thomas says, "Let's go, ladies!" Jody's here for it.
Yes,
oh, man.
We have this cover B here, which is gorgeous. I love just a samurai story. I'm simple-minded.
Yeah,
you can call
you like
it.
Your samurai.
I do. Thomas said Samurai Sanya. Whoa.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's it for Samurai Sanya. A lot of them got taken for pools. But next up, we actually have one we don't see too often. It's Pantha, our like Egyptian dynamite lady. This is actually a cover L. It's one of the FOC incentive covers, so that's pretty cool. I like her design.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
And this is the cover A. This is the standard cover for Pantha issue 4. I think she's a newer lady of ours. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Is she blonde or is it the lighting?
I think she's blonde.
I did not expect that.
Yeah, she's blonde. Huh. There she is. Well, or is it the lighting?
It's got to be the lighting, right? She's not blonde enough.
Or they could have just like designed her differently. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Thomas said, Pantha?
Yeah. Thomas is good with the roll call on the ladies.
Yeah, I love it so
Yeah.
much. Oh, and Jody, do you think Samurai Sanya is fantastic? Is that what you're
He
referencing?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's good. I know it's on your pools. I love it so much.
Thomas is one to pick up with Samurai or with Red Sonja at some point.
Honestly, Thomas, talked to Jody about it because he could probably give you really good advice. But I really enjoy Samurai Sanya as a new reader, so I don't know. I'll keep going.
And then we have
Nyx.
That's Vampirella's villain.
Yes, we got cover C here for
I'm
Nyx.
holding that on my lore that I had.
Yeah, the lore card.
Yeah.
We do have this. Get those pesky words out of here. Incentive.
$24.99.
Look at that. She just got done slaying them baddies.
Yeah.
So looking good. All right, Tyler.
Here we go.
Vampirella Strikes, issue 4, cover A.
Strikes. So Jody came into the store, graced us with his presence the other day, and he finally dropped some Vampirella lore on me, and that Vampirella, that she's actually an alien from the planet Draculon.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She's an alien vampire.
Yo, that's kind of crazy. Wait, so this planet inhabited by just like vampires?
Yeah. Was planet Draculon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Dracula like live on the planet?
I don't know. Yeah.
I have so many questions.
Jody, is Dracula a resident of planet Draculon, or is he just unaware
like
of that?
the tyrannical overlord? That's really cool. I didn't know that. Okay.
I was super happy to talk about that. It's like, yo.
Well, that was cover A for our Alien Princess there.
That's also a surprise. Who would have thought?
Yeah, dude. That's so sick.
Yeah.
We have cover C here. Vampirella Strikes.
Ryan says, that's cool, alien vampire.
It's not cool for sure. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of incredible. I like this cover a lot. Her just, like, lounging on her throne.
That's a good one.
It's funny because when you see her in her, like, alter ego, like, outfit or whatever, she looks, like, kind of nerdy or whatever.
Yeah, it is
like,
funny.
It's, like, very much putting on a human face.
She has, like, the Clark Kent bit.
Literally.
Where, like, just, like, shy little nerd girl.
Yeah, totally. This next one, actually, let me show this one first. We've got, this is like cover M here. It's one of our favorite color palettes. She's looking like real sinister this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did a number on her. I still think it's really cool, but yeah, they made her look real, like, demonic.
She is looking evil there.
Yeah. And then we do have a virgin cover for that one. Cover P, normal price.
Get those pesky words out of there.
Get them out of
For
there.
normal price this time.
I think if you're going to get, like, one of these covers, like, this is the one to do. Even
I
though
always-
I like the blue text on
The
this
blue
one.
logo is nice.
Yeah, it's cool. But yeah. Anyways, that was Vampirella.
And then a new challenger approaches
Yeah.
with all the stars. We have Gun Honey.
Ooh, look at that. This is
Zenoscope, right?
art. No, it's Hardcase. So
Hardcase.
Hardcase Crime. It's a publisher that does a lot of crime noir like books. Like I know when I was working at the bookstore, we'd see a lot of their like Stephen King did a Hardcase crime novel.
Okay.
Yeah, so like they get different authors to write these like really like not cold case, like noir crime novels or whatever. But yeah, I didn't know they had like a comic book thing that they were doing
We got a
too.
quote from Ed Brubaker on the top. This is the finest kind of pulp novel.
There
pulp
you
noir.
go. Yeah, so I really love this cover though. Someone came in, I think it was Maury, or one of our subscribers came in specifically looking for this cover.
Was it this cover or the other one?
There was this one. This is
Okay.
the Artgerm cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So it's great. Yeah, I might pick it up and give it a shot. This next one is very classic, like old school crime pocketbook.
I mean, like the quote talking about, pulp noir. Like that's literally like what this is going for.
Yeah, totally. I didn't even flip through to see what the art is on the inside. Okay, I'm interested.
Yeah.
We'll give it a shot. So there we go. Thomas said Gun Honey.
Yeah.
Next up is our favorite Zenoscope,
Planet Comics' favorite Zenoscope, Grimm Fairy Tales.
War of Worlds.
I never know who these characters are on the front of Grimm
I
Fairy
don't know if
Tales.
we're supposed to. This is actually an annual for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, typically it's like Red Riding Hood and like
Mm-hmm.
Hansel and Gretel
Bell,
and stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't really know too much about Zenoscope, but that's it. That's
Well, we
the
know a lot
annual.
about Zenoscope. They're our favorite, but we don't know anything
Thomas
about.
said, shouldn't Gun Honey be wearing a shirt? But she's covered in honey, and I'll make her clothes kind of sticky.
Yeah, that would be just too much.
Ugh. So, okay, we got like two more kind of for the lady segment. This last one officially is Deja Thor. I don't think we've had to talk about her on the show before.
Yeah, she's brand new to the lady segment, I believe.
Yeah, but it's
Fairy
one
tales.
of the fairy tale stories. This is cover B. I don't know too much about Deja Thor. I think she's appeared. Dynamite's on like some Conan stuff, I think.
Mhm.
I think she's appeared with him. I could be so totally wrong, but here she is holding a bunny, and we like that. So there we go. All right, and this next one, I'm kind of adding it in the lady segment, but you know those like publishers that've been doing like the Disturbed books and everything.
They had Disturbed. They had the Cradle of Death.
Yeah. So this one is just like giving me so much life. Like this one is an Evanescence. What's it called? Echoes from the Void. Yeah, so like literally Evanescence has just like come out with a comic book, and it even has like tour dates on the back for her tour with Korn. So I mean, everybody's gonna be a fool if they don't pick this one up. You know,
Yeah.
we do have this incentive cover right here for $9.99 with this like My Immortal like kind of like looking being on the cover, which is really cool. So it's totally that's beautiful. And this next one, I mean, sobered me up completely.
Yeah.
So call me like next time we get a cover like this. This is like a Breath of the Wild homage cover. Dude, like this one had me staring at it for a while.
Yeah, that is great. Only $7.99 too.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's really only $7.99. Yeah, that's really cool. I can't believe Evanescence crossed over with Legend of Zelda. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. That one's sending me under for sure.
I really was holding my last breath waiting for that segment.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Okay, next up. We have the Scorched issue
Weekly Spawn
9
segment.
Woo!
Todd McFarlane's at it again.
Down in there, you hear like the guitar riff in the
Oh,
background.
the guitar riff is
Damn, look at that. All right, issue B, cover B for the Scorch. There we go. And then we do have cover A here for the Scorch. Check her out. What did Thomas say? I'm happy for Katie, but I'm not a big fan of
Evanescence.
Thomas, there were a lot of Easter eggs in that one.
Yeah, she had a lot of good references in that one.
Yeah, dude. Okay, next up we have Gunslinger Spawn this week. This is the A cover for one of the coolest looking spawns that I will never get emotionally invested in.
I don't think you're supposed to get emotionally invested in the Spawn.
I want to try.
Any Blue Beetle? Afraid not. Not this week, Ryan.
No.
I would love that. Blue Beetle's one of my guys, but we would have covered him at the beginning with DC.
We do have the B cover for Gunslinger Spawn here. Check them out. Looking cool. Yep. We only have a few more, so we've got issue 2, Book of Shadows. This is the Shadow Man. I think it's a Vault or Valiant. Sorry, Valiant Comics little like superhero team or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's my knowledge right there and the extent of it. Issue 2. And we do have issue 9 of the Blue Flame.
Thomas said, I thought Spawn was made to sell toys. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Basically.
You're really not.
We have issue 9 of the Blue Flame, a series that looks really cool, but I don't know anything about. We do have this B cover here. All the B covers for this series has this going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Interesting.
I don't know why. The flaming fire meteor shower.
No Blue Beetle, but we do have a Blue Flame.
We do have a Blue Flame.
You know?
And I think, that's actually
That's
it.
wrapping it up. Wow. What a
banger.
What a diverse indies list that we had.
That was a lot.
That we had a whole Evanescence set list.
Yeah.
That's the highlight.
They should pay us, honestly.
Sure. The lady segment, we had all the ladies. I finally got to talk about my Vampiro lore.
Yeah, that was it.
That was a good one. And thank you guys so much. We had a good time. Thanks for joining us again to watch and talk comics with us. And we will see you guys next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.
Later.
Enjoy our banter as we